You are listening to Larry Conners, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
This is Larry Conners USA. Larry Conners USA.
What is your current theory today as to how COVID started?
I would say we don't know for certain, but I would say what Dr. Fauci said yesterday was verifiably false. He said no NIH money went to the Wuhan Institute for gain of function. Well, the main doctor there, the one they call the bat scientist or the bat woman, is a woman named Dr. Shi Zhengali. She wrote a paper that MIT scientists have looked at that they said was gain of function, meaning juicing up these viruses to make them very potent and infect humans. She wrote this paper, and in the paper acknowledged that her funding came from Dr. Fauci's group, the NIAID, which is part of NIH.
Part of NIH. May 12th, 2021. That was Senator Rand Paul, Republican of Kentucky, answering a question posed on Fox News. What do you think was the origin of COVID? He said, I don't know for sure, but I got a lot of questions about what Dr. Fauci has known and what he's contributed to the research at this lab in Wuhan through the NIH, the National Institutes for Health. And as you heard him say directly, Dr. Fauci lied in a Senate hearing. That's perjury. You swear that you're going to tell the honest truth when you're answering these questions from members of Congress. Now, where it's going to go from there, I'm not sure right now. And of course, you've got those on the what were mainstream media, now state-controlled media, on the attack. The very ones who claim all the time, listen to the science. And now Dr. Fauci being questioned about apparently some evidence that exists that shows his group was involved in supporting some of that Wuhan research. He could claim, well, I didn't know it was going for that. We just put it into consortium. I didn't know exactly how it was spent. But there are apparently detailed papers that spell it out. But beyond that, state-controlled media is not going after Dr. Fauci. Oh, no. What can we do to discredit Senator Rand Paul? And, of course, today, as I watch the state-controlled media go wacko because Republican Wyoming Senator Liz Cheney was removed from her position in the House because she's been against many conservatives and she's been anti-Trump and she's been trying to run the game around to get control of the party, and they've said, that's not good. You're out of here. And it's not just personalities. The Republicans made that move because Cheney has not been good at helping them fundraise and get campaigns won. But here is a Republican that, again, the state-controlled media comes to the aid. Oh, my God. You would have thought they were trying to oust Nancy Pelosi from the House today in her position, or Chuck Schumer in the Senate, the way the state-controlled media rushed in defense of Liz Cheney. In the meantime, we have some real battles going on. 500 rockets raining down on Israel overnight. Israel responding. Deaths on both sides, military targets. But as always, collateral damage, civilians, children, especially when Hamas put some of their facilities next to children's homes and hospitals. Question, who supplied those rockets to Hamas? Iran. The Biden administration not showing any strength, no courage against Iran previously. What are they going to do now? Where is Senator Chuck Schumer, a Jew? Why is he not speaking out against this? We know where Congresswoman Omar is. She's Muslim and anti-Semite, always charging and making accusations against the Israeli nation. But, of course, from Senator Chuck Schumer, apparently, so far, nothing. And the Biden administration, pretty much nothing. The minority owner African-American Republican shareholder of the Cincinnati Reds, Ken Blackwell, was interviewed for Breitbart talking about the series being moved out of Atlanta to Denver. And he said, clearly it is stupid, and it's costing black Americans in Atlanta and black businesses a ton of money without any reason other than playing politics. We'll get into that story. Gas shortages, they are real. They are real, but some folks are maybe panicking over it. We're going to give you a better lay of the land coming up shortly. And, of course, inflation is following. Biden administration, this hacking of that Colonial Pipeline, they're going to use that as an excuse, say that's why inflation is up. But there's another shortage, a bigger shortage that could spell the end of the world. Lock and load. Ready. On the right.
You can email Larry at LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com. LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com.